Good morning, friends. Okay, this is lessons 116 and 117 on pages 235, 236, 237, and 238. Okay, this is going to be the easiest math lesson ever. Are you ready? The easiest math lesson ever. Okay. When you multiply with 1, the product, or the answer, is always the other number. Done. Easy. It's called the identity property. It's like a mirror. When you multiply a number by 1, the product will always be that number. So let's say I multiply 10 times 1. Well, it's going to be 10. Let's say I multiply a billion times 1. It's going to be a billion. Let's say I multiply 5,745 times 1. It's going to be 5,745. That is really cool about the number 1. You don't really have to memorize anything. You just look at the other factor. Okay? So let's look at this. 1 times 5. Well, if I'm multiplying 5 times 1, it's going to be 5. Well, Mrs. Forte, why are they having me draw a picture? Because they want to make sure you understand this concept. So, I have one group of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it. Piece of cake. Okay. 2 times 1 is 2, because anything times 1 is itself. But this picture is going to look a little different because the 2 comes first. So I have 2 sets of 1. Kind of looks like eyeballs. 2 sets of 1. Now I have 1 times 10. Anything times 1 is itself. So 1 times 10 is 10. Good. So I have one group of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One group of 10. Piece of cake. Let's look at number 4. What is 1 times 9? 9. Good. Super simple. What is 6 times 1? 6. What is 4 times 1? 4. What is 1 times 1? Ooh, gotcha. That's 1. 1 times 1 is 1. What is 7 times 1? Remember, anything times 1 is itself. So the answer is going to be 7. 3 times 1 is 3. I told you this was going to be easy. Okay. When 0 is a factor, the product is always 0. This is called the zero identity. Okay? The zero identity. No matter what. It could be 5 times 0. It could be 100 times 0. It could be a billion times 0. It's always going to be 0. So, 3 times 0. 0. Big fat 0. 0 times 5. 0. Are you catching up with me here? Okay, good. 6 times 0. 0. Oh my goodness. Are you serious, Mrs. Forte? Are these all zeros? Yes, as everything times 0 is going to be 0. What's number 13? 0 times 4. 0. What's 0 times 8? 0. What's 0 times 2? 0. What's 9 times 0? 0. What's 1 times 0? 0. What's 10 times 0? 0. I told you this was the easiest one ever. Okay, let's flip it over to the back. And this one's kind of cool because they have you color. I like this one. I want to give you guys more of these because these are really fun. What you have to do is you have to find the product or the answer. Okay, you have to find the answer to each one of these, and then you color it what the product says up here. So let me do an example with you. 1 times 5 equals 5. So I'm going to look up here. 5 is blue, so I'm going to color this section blue. Okay, let's look at this section. 4 times 1 equals 4. So I'm going to look and find the 4, and I'm going to color that section blue. Okay? And what you'll get is you'll get a color picture of the Eiffel Tower when you're all done, and it'll look very nice. I do want you to do understanding math this time. And it says the castle has 5 bathrooms that need work. Each bathroom needs 1 new bathtub. How many bathtubs does Matt need to buy? So you need to figure it out, and you need to draw a picture. 2 things. 5 bathrooms. Each bathroom needs a bathtub. Okay? Let's move on to lesson 117. Multiply by 3. Okay. I put a fun little video on Canvas right above these math pages. It's an old video. It's called Schoolhouse Rock, but it is great. And we're going to listen to just a little bit of it in just a second, okay? Carter's calling me. Sorry, Carter was yelling, "Mom," from the other room, so I had to answer that. Okie dokes. We are going to listen to that little bit of song because it cracks me up. It's wonderful. And then we're going to jump right in, okay? So let me get my song up. Here we go. Three, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30.
Multiply backwards from 3 times 7. 3 times 10 is
30,
3 times 9 is 27. 3 times 8 is
24,
3 times 7 is
21,
3 times 6 is 18. 3 times 5 is 15. 3 times 4 is 12. 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times 2 is 6. And 3 times 1 is 3, of course. Now think the pattern once more. 3, 3, 6, 9, 12,
12, 15, 18,
21.
21, 24, 27, 30. 3, 6,
Now multiply 10 backwards. 3 times 10 is
30,
3 times 9 is
27,
3 times 8 is
24,
3 times 7 is
21,
3 times 6 is
18,
3 times 5 is
15,
3 times 4 is
12,
3 times 3 is
9,
3 times 2 is
6.
and 3 times 1. What is it? 3! Yeah, that's a magic number.
Oh, I just love that video. Okay. Does that help? If it doesn't help, watch it again because I promise it will help and you'll be bopping along the whole time. Okay. We are going to multiply by 3s. So, draw jumps of 3. Let me try to focus that a little bit better. There we go. Draw jumps of 3 to picture the equation and solve. Okay, I start out at 0. 9 times 3. So I need to make 9 jumps. Here we go. 3, 6, 9. Remember 3, 6, 9. 12, 15, 18. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need to make 3 more jumps. 21, 24, 27. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I made 9 jumps of 3. So I get to 27. Okay? I get to 27. It's also skip counting by 3s. But where it's tricky to skip count is when you take a multiplication test in 3rd and 4th grade. You can't be skip counting every single problem. You have to just know it off the top of your head, okay? 2 times 3. I need to make 2, I almost said 3. 2 jumps of 3. So, I start at 0. 3, 6, 1 jump, 2 jumps. 2 times 3 is 6. If you need to see that, I have 2 groups of 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. Okay? Now this one I need to make 3 groups of 3. So I go 3, 6, 9, 1, 2, 3. 3 times 3 is 9. Well, that should have been right there. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Look at you, Mrs. Forte. You're a mess. All right. Skip count by 3s and write the missing numbers. Well, we just sang a song. It's going to be super easy. 3, 6, 9. 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30. Now, for those of you overachievers, you're going, wait a minute, that stops at 3 times 10. You're right. It would be 33 and 36. 33 and 36. That's 3 times 11 and 3 times 12. Okay? Ooh, we're back to arrays. I know you love those. Okay, 3 times 1. I'm going to put 3 up here, and I'm going to put the 1 here. I'm going to draw 3 dots on the top line because this says 3. And 1 dot, I already have 1 dot, so I'm not going to draw any more. So how many squares do I have, or how many dots do I have total? I have 3 dots because 3 times 1 is 3. Okay, let's do the next one. 3 times 5. Okay, here we go. I'm going to draw 3 dots here because I have 3 on the top. And I'm going to draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, do you see this rectangle? It's not filled in yet. We have to fill in the rectangle. So I have my dots that I'm filling in. If you need to pause the video, go ahead and pause the video. That's fine. Now we're going to look at this, and we're going to count how many we have. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. So 5 times 3 is 15, or 3 times 5. Remember, it doesn't matter what order you put them in. The factors are still going to equal the same product. Okay. Myra bought 8 boxes of French pastries. Oh my goodness. Mrs. Forte, learn how to read. Myra brought 8 boxes of French pastries to class for her birthday. Okay. I'm going to put 8 up here. All right. Each box had 3 pastries in it. I'm going to put my 3 over on the side. How many pastries did Myra bring? All right, you ready? Let's draw 8 dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And how many do I draw down if this is my vertical number? 3. 1, 2, 3. Now, my rectangle right here needs to be filled up. So let's draw our dots. If you need to pause the video right now, pause the video. That's fine. I'm just drawing away. Just drawing away, and my cat's yelling at me. How many dots do I have? Let's count. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 24. So how many pastries did Myra bring? Myra brought 24 pastries. Myra brought 24 pastries. Come here. Okay, if you need to pause that and get that down, that's fine. I'm going to flip to the other side and explain the rest. You need to count by 3s to solve. Then you're going to fill in the arrays just like we did on the front, another big array. And Matt visited a church. Each of the church's 4 walls has 3 stained glass windows. How many stained glass windows are there? You're going to have to fill out the array on that one. I don't want you to do the time for review on this one because you guys are fine with odd and even numbers. You're doing pretty good. So, you got this. I love you. I will see you a little bit later. Go rock it, my friends.